Welcome to Voices of Conversion. I am your host, Addie Ray. Thank you for joining me for episode 1, an introduction to the podcast. This recording has taken many twists and turns and many takes. This is probably my 30th take. Being a podcaster is not in my expertise. I am definitely learning as I go, but we're just going to roll with it. God willing, this will be our final take for episode 1, an introduction to the podcast. And I am so happy that you are here with me today. Your prayers and encouragement is what has fueled me through this entire process and brought us to today, an introduction episode. So let's get started. There's a lot of sentiment today on the internet about the overabundance of podcasts and the overabundance of content. Why do we need another podcast? Well, I want to tell you why Voices of Conversion is different and why I'm hopeful that you'll join me on this journey. Voices of Conversion is a guest-based podcast where I interview converts to the Catholic faith, reverts, faithful Catholics that have experienced miracles in their life and leaps of faith that they've taken. This is that podcast. This is that podcast that I was looking for when I converted to the Catholic faith 7 years ago. I was desperate for stories of people that were going through what I was going through. And I am so excited to bring that to you today. So whether you are Catholic or you are Protestant or you are Jewish or you are a Muslim or you are Buddhist or you are atheist, if you're not even sure what you are, I am very happy that you are here today because there was a time in my life when I said, I will never be Catholic. There was a time in my life where I did not even believe that God existed. There was a time in my life where I believed that God existed, but he hated me. All of those phases I have gone through in my own faith journey. And now today, I am just so excited to share other stories of conversion. I am not quite ready to share my own story of conversion. I'm just so excited, guys, to bring us to episode 1, an introduction. So, like I said, this is a guest-based podcast. So, from today on, we'll have someone else with me every episode, and every week will be different. I'll be launching these episodes weekly. We'll be releasing them every Monday. And I am just looking forward to our first guest who we have coming up very soon. I want Voices of Conversion to be a place where everyone can share their story. I truly believe that everyone's story of conversion, everyone's story of reversion, their stories of faith and miracles, I truly believe that they are all noteworthy. While on paper, we might not be famous, we might not be notable in society, we are all famous and notable in the eyes of our Creator. We are all loved. We are all beloved. And I want to highlight those stories from everyone, from all walks of life, from diverse backgrounds, because not one conversion story is identical to another. Not one person's struggles are identical to everyone else's. But there are bits and pieces that we can identify with other converts, with other reverts, with other stories of faith. And I hope that you are able to identify with some of these stories, that you are encouraged by these stories, that wherever you are in your faith journey, whatever you may believe or may not believe, that these stories of these people bring you joy and peace and help bring you closer ultimately to Jesus Christ. I am just overjoyed that we have gotten to this day. I really just cannot thank you guys enough for your prayers and encouragement. If you would like to help me in a practical way, please continue to pray for me and like this podcast, rate this podcast 5 stars, and share it with a friend. Sharing this podcast, liking it, and rating it are ways that we are able to bring the podcast to more people and spread this message, which I am very hopeful that you will do and join me on this journey. Just share it with one friend. That would be wonderful. I want to leave you guys today with a quote from Venerable Fulton Sheen. He says, "There are not 100 people in the United States who hate the Catholic Church, but there are millions who hate what they wrongly perceive the Catholic Church to be." And I truly believe that. Growing up, I heard a lot of things about the Catholic Church. Catholics worship Mary. Catholics pray to the dead. Catholics believe that works save you. None of those things are true. And I truly believe that if the people of the United States and people of the world, if everyone knew what the Catholic Church actually believed, there would not be any more hate towards the Catholic Church. There might even be an openness to her beauty, to her truth, to the fullness and the life-giving love of Jesus Christ that I have received, and that I am just so excited to share that love of Jesus that my guests have received. I'm so excited to share that with you. So please join me in the coming weeks and months as I bring these guests to you guys. Every Monday, we will be releasing a new episode, and I look forward for you to join me then. In the meantime, again, please share this podcast with a friend. I look forward to seeing you next week as we interview our first guest. May God bless you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed week. Until we see you again, bye.